Bill McRae here from the Traffic University. After you get a blog built for you, or if you build the blog yourself, or if you use the WordPress blog, WordPress.com site, which is limiting, but it is an option. You'll have access to the control panel, whatever your domain name is, / WP login.php, or it might say WP admin, and then you'll have a username and password, log in. I want to take you on a tour of the inside of a blog. This is where you will log in to make your post. We'll have videos on how to do every one of these steps, but I'm just going to do an overview. This is your dashboard. It could be different. These are all selectable quantities. You can drag and drop them around. Certain plugins will put things on your dashboard. Certain plugins will eliminate things on your dashboard. We'll talk about plugins in details in a little while here. So basically there's two things you do. You make posts and you can have pages. What posts do is it's sequential in basis. Just take a look at all my posts right now. An introduction to the company. I did a blog post here on a video, how to interpret tracking links. I did a blog post here on the traffic rotator, and I did a blog post here on adding a clickable domain, and I did a blog post here. If you go to our homepage, we've set our homepage to always be the introduction. Each post, I'm going to show you a specific post right here. I'm going to go to all the posts right here and click view. Has its own page name, title, and the video that I'm posting on here. You're going to use these basic categories and various keywords to be able to drive traffic to your site. This is brand new, but I've also got the social media clicks on here. So if I went to YouTube traffic right here, these would be all videos on YouTube, and I only got one right now. If I go to blogging, this would be all the posts that are on blogging. Now you don't see the actual post, you got to click on that to go see it. Okay. So posts are sequential. Pages are completely different, and we'll talk about them. Pages can be your home page. You can set them up to be a home page, but they're not sequential. They're not posted one after another after another. They are, but they're not. They're set up to be individually accessed. You can see here the front page is a page, and on that page I just put a video, but it's not an actual post. I know it's confusing. Think post as like a daily log that you can write, or write content, or do post videos, or do podcasting. Podcasting is a pretty effective tool to use as well. And here's one that's in a draft, and I'm going to trash it because I meant to do that as a post, so I simply just got rid of that, and I'll trash this here. So you see now I'm deleting. So these are pages, and they're different than a post. Posts are sequential, pages are static. So you want to make all your posts in the post page. And if you want a specific page on the topic that could be like a static home page, you can do that as well. Okay, so the next section you have up here is media. Media will be like any files you want to upload. So let's say I want to upload, you can see I've already uploaded some images that I'm using on this website. So I would literally drag and drop an image onto this media that I can select and put into a post, or I might actually take and upload a PDF file that someone can download, or maybe a video or an audio that someone can link to and download. So you can add things in here and then be able to go ahead and select them when you're on a post. So these become selectable. It's kind of funny image actually. Um, so you can actually take that link right here and post it in a post. This is how you get pictures in post or pictures on your pages. Just do that. If you allow people to leave comments on your blog, you moderate them here. And leaving comments can be controversial because there's a lot of programs out that think by leaving comments they'll be able to get search engine traffic from you. So there's a lot of spam, comment spam it's called. The appearance are the themes, and you can actually add new theme by clicking add new theme and then search the directory for anything you want. Let's just say blue for lack of anything better. And here comes blue themes. And you can literally just click a button and install them if you want. This is a preview. About 10 years or 5 years ago, I was building themes and giving them away for free. It's just a way of generating some notoriety about myself. Themes are pretty cool. You can customize them. You can click on this link here. And I'm not going to go through the process of showing you how to customize a theme right now. But essentially, you can update each one of these things that's updatable, and you just got to play around because every theme is different. Until you've done it, saved everything. I'm going to come up with the logo, and I'll show you how to put the header on it. You could even change backgrounds on it. The background right now is this right here. I can make it an image instead of a color. Right now it's a color. Menus are like footer notes and menus at the top. Widgets are different things that you can put on your sidebar, which is this right here. And you know, I have set a static front page to be this page right here. Static page. I use a page, not a post. So I'm going to close that there. So that's what that's all about. Appearance section. Plugins are software that you can add to your blog to increase features like content posting, banner posting. Here you see I used a Cresta Social Share. And if you go back to the blog, what this does, it's a free plugin I just got from the directory, is it allows you, it puts these little share buttons on here, which is pretty important. And almost everything you need you can find. Let's go to add new plugin. You can search, let's say, for YouTube poster. And there's all these programs that you can add in here. Now, you don't really need these for YouTube's, because everything I post is a YouTube video. But the operating system was set up to where all you have to do is post a link. So let me go back to blogging is probably, I think I've already posted this one, but if not, I'll post it so you can see. I already did. But I'll just go click at it. All you have to do is copy and paste the YouTube link into your post, and it will automatically embed the video in there for you, so you don't need anything unless you want to auto feed. But there are a lot of plugins that are available for free. Users, like, it would be basically you, and unless you use this for building a membership site, in which case you'd upload a plugin called Wishlist or something similar, and it would add people into your user and assign, you know, permissions to them to view certain content. Tools are just, you know, available tools. Press this. You know, sometimes when you upload plugins, they'll add their content into the tools, but you can see you got an importer and exporter. Settings, again, you know, this is like the general settings. You're best not to mess with any of this stuff because it will foul up your blog. When you do your posting, you know, what's the default category? I'm going to just set it up for website traffic. Default standard post, yeah. You can change status to that. You can put in a mail server if you want to use, let's say, something to enhance the mail deliverability. Reading is what happens when someone visits your site. I'm set the static page up right here. If I said my last post, then it would show each post up to 10 posts at a time. And you can actually tell it not to let search engines see it, which I don't understand why anyone would do that. Discussions, this is your comment stuff. You can decide what you want to do. Don't just let people approve things. Comment author must be previously approved. Comment must be manually approved. Approve all the comments, because people will say nasty things about it. So you can give yourself a gravatar, which is just an icon or an avatar thing. The media, again, this is the upload media, the thumbnail size, and you don't need to even touch this. And I told you already, for permanent links, you want to always use post name to get the best SEO aspect. This right here is the plugin that I installed for, what social share buttons to include. You can have it include any of these you want. I didn't buy the Pro version. I didn't see any value. StumbleOn's pretty good, but Buffer, Reddit, yeah, okay. You can add those in. I don't know what it costs for the Pro version, but you don't need it. And there's a bunch of different selections in here. So every time you install a plugin, you're going to see something new and different happen to your menus. And that's just part of blogging. It's different. So you got to get used to looking around your menus. You can see you could literally drag and drop things and make everything the way you want it to be if you want. If there's space to do it. One of the other sections I want to show you is this widgets. Widgets affect the sidebar right here, and the sidebar is, well, quite frankly, it's the side right here. Not every blog, but like posts have a sidebar. Posts do, pages do not. So you can literally come in here and update and add different things into it. Right now we have a search, a recent posts, recent comments. Maybe I don't want the recent comments, so we'll just delete that. And I don't need archives, so we're going to delete that. Every theme is going to have their own set of widgets. And if you want to use one of the widgets, you'll see different things. You can just drag and drop them into the area. And then let's say you wanted to put text there. Well, you can put text there. Or you can put HTML. So there's a lot to learn with blogs. But the most important thing to understand is if you post content on a regular basis, it will build traffic for you. Now, you're going to want to do a few other things. You want to have a good domain name that is relevant to the content you post. You want to post every day something. People are having really good luck. If I do videos. My writing skills and typing skills are poor, so I don't want to do anything that I have to write, but I will do some written post. And do audios. It's called podcasting, and you can actually podcast and syndicate that through iTunes, which can generate you a fair bit of traffic. Something to consider. And you can tie in a Blog Talk Pro and different things like that if you want to do things to enhance your overall exposure to the media, to the market. Blog Talk can be a very, very good thing. So this is the inside of a blog, and we'll talk a little bit in more detail about various features and why they're important.